Well, before we go, we're going to get your top 5 players of the day.
Okay.
We had 2 games. Who are you going with?
2 games.
Starting
okay.
with 5.
At number 5, my 5th best. My 5th best player of the day. Would that be the way to say it? Is Giancarlo Stanton, I believe. Is that who I have at 5?
Yeah.
Yes. Giancarlo Stanton 1 for 4 with a home run, 3 RBIs. Stanton with a big home run. That kind of got the scoring started in New York.
Yeah.
So the tension of a Game 5, being that first team to score, I don't want to say takes the tension away, but it kind of like
It does.
Okay.
3-run home run?
Breathe
That's
a little
huge.
bit.
A 3-run home run is different than just scoring first. That's like, oh, we not only scored first, we got to finish it.
Yeah. So Stan gets that home run, ends up with 1 hit on the day, but it was a massive one. He's here at number 5. Number 4 on my list, Bryce Harper. We saw it here tonight. Oppo Taco for the home run. MVP last year. Played good this year. Ends up getting that hand injury, out for a while. Comes back, and he is not himself. But in the playoffs, he has been dominant. His 4th home run of the playoffs came here tonight with the Oppo homer off of Yu Darvish. First run of the LCS and 1 of 2 with him and Schwarber. Harper gets that done. He's here on my list at number 4.
He's heating up, and your number 3 player is also heating up. After a little bit of a slump here in the postseason, you got Aaron Judge at number 3.
Aaron Judge, because, well, he's Aaron Judge. He hit a home run today, 2 for 4. Like you said, he's heating up. If he's hot going into the LCS against the Houston Astros, he is capable of carrying a team.
Yeah.
And if he is hot, that's what he will do in the LCS. So they're going to have to figure out how to pitch to him. But another big day today when it mattered the most. Today was win or go home.
Yeah.
Aaron Judge didn't want to go home.
No.
And he's here at number 3.
And we saw big home runs from your 5, 4, 3, and now number 2.
Number 2, Kyle Schwarber. The longest home run in the history of Petco Park. 488 feet.
Wow.
In the second deck over there right behind me. It was a mammoth home run. And again, shout out to my friend John Smoltz, who I have on weekly, and he said, hey, the ball's going to carry a little bit tonight. It's not your typical late night game where that marine layer comes in. We might see, if a guy elevates a ball and hits it hard, we might see some balls flying a little bit. And he can't fly much more than the longest home run in the history of Petco Park. Kyle Schwarber did that tonight. He had a couple hits. He was hitting the ball hard all night. And he's another guy. Before we move on to number 1, we've seen in the past, he's not your prototypical leadoff hitter.
Yep.
Big lefty, hits for power or can strike out a good bit. If he's hot, he can quite literally carry a team. We saw it last year with the Nationals for a while. He was on that insane stretch. And then when he gets hot this year, you see it. And if he's hot right now, man, the Padres could be in some more trouble than just being down 1-0.
Yeah. And now finally at number 1, your man on the mound.
Number 1 on the day, Zack Wheeler. 7 innings, 8 strikeouts, 1 hit.
That's
1 hit in
crazy.
Game 1 of the NLCS, and not a single earned run. Got the win on the mound. I have said it a couple weeks ago. I have said it many times since, and I will continue to say it until everyone starts understanding this. Zack Wheeler and Aaron Nola are the most underrated 1-2 punch in the game of baseball, and we saw the one of that punch tonight, and it was quite the punch. What a dominant outing from Zack Wheeler here tonight, and it took the Padres hitters out of the game, and it took the crowd out of the game. I don't see how I could have gone with anybody else. No offense to 2 through 5, but there was a clear number 1 tonight, both on my list and a number 1 on the mound, and that was Zack Wheeler. He was dominant.
And number 1 in your heart.